being honest. How's it going, everybody? Tim with LiveCaseBreak.com here. Thanks for checking out our video. This is our third and final leg to our Triple Caser 19 draft. This had 2 Super Jumbos and a Jumbo in it. Super J 1 and 2 are done. First video's up. Number 2 is going to YouTube right now. It'll be about 15-20 minutes if you missed it. So, without further ado, here is the finale. Final case. Jumbo. Number 3. My angle with it was they were coming off 2 losses to 2 really good defenses with Buffalo and New England. And I just don't think the Bears defense is on that level. But again, take me out of the AFC East and I don't really know much about football, so. It's a pretty close game, 7 still. Yep, 7s and the Bears are driving, so they could just put away the Cowboys. Wouldn't break my heart. Wouldn't break most of your guys' heart either. How's your division looking, Crowder? I know Green Bay had a hot start. I haven't seen what they've done the last few weeks, not years.
They stay with it this time. That Dallas front makes a play. No gain. As Robert Quinn, Malik Collins in on the tackle. And there's Chris Richard who makes the calls defensively. Rod Marinelli is listed as the defensive coordinator.
Not as good as Buffalo and New England, though.
Through 2012. Bears right now
at least statistically, right?
7.5 yards per play.
Oh, yeah, the Packers got embarrassed by San Fran, didn't they? My apologies if they are. I really was kind of guessing there. I don't think Dallas has lost. Well, maybe they have lost more Super Bowls than the Bills. I know they haven't lost 4 in a row, though. My Bills. That's good. Yeah, they definitely don't have the most.
They're wanting pass interference. No contact there, but I don't think it was quite enough. But the Cowboys, they pretty much show you. They line up and what they're going to do. There's no real disguise.
A half case worth here at a time, just like last night.
He gets the looks. It's a lot of single high safety for this Cowboys defense. 3rd down and 10. Pass is caught. And a flag on the play as Miller gets a first down.
Penalty. Ooh, got another box topper. So 6 jumbo cases we've opened now total. 2 box toppers. All right, there's half a case to rip through. Jumbos went pretty quick last night. Whoever got the J's got a Manoa box topper. Let's see if it's an autographed one. It is not. It's a base 49 out of 99.
Here comes the call.
There's the full view. Toronto, Matt M. Nice card. He's a big boy. Hopefully he's a big boy in our rotation for the next few years. We need it. All right, go pack by pack. That's jumbo style, nice and easy. Pretty quick, too. Flip to the middle. Drop refractors. Won't do that anymore. Purple, J.J. Goss out of 250 for Tampa.
I see what the ref thought he saw, but I didn't see Williams do enough to warrant a penalty.
On!
Really that either guy did anything. Yeah.
Just never gets old saying that.
Didn't look like a clean face mask either. Pass is caught.
Nothing in number 2. If you're just joining us, this is the finale of our Triple Case Break 19 draft. First auto, Jake Sanford. First time I've said that name in all the cases we've ripped. The Yankees, Jake Sanford. Give him the heater, Ricky. Now I absolutely want to watch Major League, dude. It's like, you cannot quote the movie or think about the movie without wanting to watch it.
Stay tuned for that.
1 auto out so far. It's a Yankee, Jake Sanford. Green on the way. Jeter Downs, 99 for LA. Just started this case, Greg. We have 1 auto out. It's for LA.
practical and always.
So no, you did not, my friend.
USAA Bank helps Cassie keep more of her money with no monthly service fees or minimum balance requirements. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for.
Josh Wolf, second auto. New York State of Mind, our first two autos. Mets and the Yanks.
Can't seem to shake them even
Josh
with
Wolf.
cups of coffee or energy drinks? You may have excessive daytime sleepiness due to obstructive sleep apnea. Many Americans are coping with it just like you. If you have excessive daytime sleepiness due to obstructive
No
sleep
foosball
apnea
for me.
and
Nope.
are ready to can the cans,
That's
don't
this weekend with Ronnie.
disease and find a real solution
If you want to buy your own box of football, I can do it live. But
disease.com.
I think you prefer the in-person rip of your personal box. I think I missed you today. I think Adam said you were in to pick up your stuff.
The innovators, the pioneers. You notice a common.
Sky Blue Bryson Stott. Unnumbered, of
If
course.
you were to choose one mother or father to throw such a party, it would have to be
Blue on the way.
father of tequila, Cuervo Tradicional.
Paper.
17
Nice.
million
Rutschman, who's got the O's. Baltimore, this case was David K. Pretty nice card, buddy. 22 out of 150. Blue paper. Yeah. I haven't watched it yet. Nick. I don't want to watch that. I lived it. I remember being a kid, getting ragged on in school for wearing my Bills starter jacket. Chase Strumpf, autograph for the Cubbies. Blue Wave, 11 out of 150. Cubbies on the board. Mike O, and we're 3 autos in, just like that.
I have the whole beach to come. Extra life.
I'm gonna disagree. Extra power.
Extra life.
Purple, Yang for the Reds.
Extra life.
No way. Extra power.
Extra life.
Good news. Versus Copper Top, new Duracell Optimum can do both. Extra life in some devices.
Sky Blue, Julio Rodriguez for the M's. Chrome, too. Chrome Sky Blues are not numbered, only the paper.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Football, presented
Just
by
like
Bud
that.
Light
Thomas
Beer.
Dillard, $4.99.
Matt
Sky
Nagy,
Blue
the
paper,
second-year
light
head
blue,
coach
whatever you
of
want to call
Chicago
it.
Bears, just riding the officials down the sideline after that call for a block in the back against Javon Wims.
I was very young. I was 7 years old when they lost their first one. Alec Manoah, case hit for the Jays. Class of 2019 auto. 210 out of 250. Matt M. Oh, you, buddy. Get the box topper and the ink now.
Kind of a funny looking kickoff by Pinheiro. Kick back to the right, and it's a 20-yard return.
This is not a fairy tale. The sooner you realize that, the better your life is, though, I think. James Baylor, Speckle, Spackle.
It is not much, I would say that. But again,
Unless you're born rich, then your life can indeed be a fairy tale.
Then you're going to get that call. Face mask,
Born wealthy, I guess I should
think
say.
He does turn the helmet, but I can certainly see why the block in the back was called, even though there was
They really were.
You don't have to be an expert lip
They were
reader to
dominant
see
teams.
that
They
Matt
just
Nagy
couldn't get it
was
done in the
one
big
of the worst
game.
calls I've ever seen.
And I mean, the one year we ran into the Cowboys, they were just a wrecking crew.
And now they play action.
52 to 10 or 52 to 9 game. Game where Don Beebe ran out and made that epic play that everyone talks about, even though we were losing by 40. Matt Cantorino for the Twins, 4th auto.
Tomorrow morning on NFL Network, wake up with football's morning.
I don't know if Ron was a Bills fan in the early 90s or not.
Sit down for an interview.
Oh, Bruce. Every time he got a sack, the whole crowd. Shervin Newton, Spackle. Me too, though. Me too. Big fan of Bruce.
Pass is caught for the first down. Amari Cooper with a grab up to the Dallas 39, and Khalil Mack was right in the face with Prescott when he let that one go.
Well, they finally attacked Kevin Tolliver. Like I said,
Pretty much, because you don't have the basic life skills that everybody else has.
Defensive snaps, and Chicago trying to disguise the look.
Hard to say. With my brain now, I'd love to have wealth. With my brain in my 20s, I don't know if I would have handled wealth right. That probably goes for most people. Ooh. Nice run by Zeke. Auto. Andre Lipschitz out of 499 for Detroit. 361 out of 499. Detroit. Bizonk. Ben, all you, man. Lipschitz. Lipschitz or Lipkiss. Figure out how to pronounce that one. Orange on the way.
That's his longest of the year at 31.
It's paper. It's Seth Beer, 9 out of 25.
Another season over 1,000
like the throwback uni there, or the gray roads, whatever they are. Lipschitz. Not Riley Green. That's what his name should be. Gunnar Henderson, 250. It's just a refractor. Would have thought it was a variation, but I forgot. Variations just don't have the first Bowman logo. Marketing. That's the only way to explain it. It just shows, Nick, all they're looking for Connor, because look, Connor was great. I mean, all they're looking for Connor is one fight, prove you're in fighting shape, and then they'll pretty much open the door for him. So that's all it is. They want him to go out there, beat a reputable fighter who's solid, top 10 perennial guy, and then they're going to say, you know, whatever you want, you get. I'm in his camp. I would love to see the trilogy, or the rematch with Khabib. Tyler Freeman gold out of 50 for the Indians, but you know that. I'm not saying he deserves it, but since when, if we're really being honest about the UFC, since when do people get the fights they deserve, man? Like, they don't. Gaethje is going to get screwed, Nick. Just know that. It's not worth getting upset about. It's going to happen. He's not marketable. He has no personality. Good fighter. But people don't want to see him get a title fight over McGregor or Khabib again. All those options are solid. I wouldn't mind seeing him fight Masvidal. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that's what the UFC does. He is. He's an entertaining fighter. Totally understandable, Ben. And the fight's at 170, dude. So, look, there's going to be a size differential between the two men. And Cowboy's got some nasty kicks. And he might just drill a couple of those into Connor's side, and he might fold in half. I could absolutely see that happening. Or Connor could drill a couple left hands into his head, and I could see that happening. We got a numbered insert. It's for the Padres. Franchise futures, Abrams and Mears out of 99 green. That's a cool looking card. And then a Blue Wave auto for the Pirates, Matt Gorski. 150 for Pittsburgh. Chad got his Pirates in the jumbo case. Would you look at that? Who would have thought? The randomizer gods being kind to Chad. I think Connor's fan base has probably changed quite a bit. And I mean, that's all his fault. It's not because of the time off. It's because of his actions during the time off. It'll be interesting.
Dim the lights. Okay.
However,
No, Dad, I need your help.
That's likely why they want him to get one more win, Nick. To get everybody riled up about him so they can start the hype train rolling and get the dollars. Get the dollars flying.
No, it's beautiful. There you go.
There's an F Chad. They say we'd gone quite a ways tonight with no F Chads.
Dad. Alexa, hang up.
One play at a time. Do whatever it takes to get into the end zone.
Excuse me.
Mom?
They want to make more bowls.
I don't think this is the right time.
There's always a good time for Campbell's Chunky.
Good call, Mom.
Campbell's Chunky.
Right with Campbell's
Is it Avon? It's Avon.
Soup that eats like a meal.
Chicago, where the White Sox at. Crowder. Well done, buddy. Pretty good triple case break for you, John. Every break did well. Nice base, Andrew Vaughn. Autograph looks beautiful for that. I don't know where his prices are going to settle, but if he's top level on the pricing, might want to BGS that for the 3rd overall pick. We can PSA it though, keep it cheap and long term.
the cycle of odors,
No
try
problem.
Febreze car vent clips. Febreze stops the circulation of musty air by trapping and eliminating
Of course,
lingering air
Nate.
molecules
Of course.
for up to 30 days of fresh, clean air. Plus, they come in a range of scents, including extra light.
Packard and
Stop the cycle
Vaughn.
of odors in your car with Febreze car vent clips. Brand power, helping you buy better.
I still gotta watch Rocky 4 and 5.
Celebrate another amazing
I started a marathon 2 weeks ago. I made it 1 through 3 and then the intro to 4. It's always fun to refresh your memory with a nice Rocky marathon every couple years.
Well, a lot to discuss after.
Oh no, I've seen them all multiple times. It's just, you know, you go a couple years without seeing them, they get a little fuzzy. So just my most recent watch through. I did 1 through 3 a couple weekends ago. And I meant to do 4 and 5, and then I got distracted and I never turned them back on.
Trubisky has his arm hit as he let it go by Joe Thomas. This ball bounced.
I do that quite a bit, Nate. I do. Josh Smith for the Yankees. That's a new auto as well. I've not seen either of the Yankee kids in this case up until this point. 92 out of 499 for the Yankees. Josh Smith for Dino.
Start trying to extend plays too much. He could have just taken it and tucked the ball and got what he wanted. Did not look
I
good there.
definitely bet on my favorite fighters, but I'm smart about it. I mean, if the odds aren't good, I'm not going to mess around with them.
Was all it was.
Gold non-auto, Michael Toglia. We hit the gold auto of him earlier. I think Super Jumbo Case 2. 13 out of 50, Toglia. The triple overall has been very good. Working on the final case. We don't have any big guys yet out of the third case. Oh, duh, we have Vaughn. The third pick just hit. So we have one. Super Jumbo cases were nice, though, loaded with color. Doxakis, Driscoll, and Ornelius. Oh, man, yeah.
But yet he has not had a carry. He's not had a catch. Like you
Fitterer, $4.99. We got orange chrome near the auto. Pirates triple, non-autographed. Matthew Liberatore out of 25. 9 out of 25 for the Rays. Little orange. So we got 2 golds, an orange, and a blue so far out of our jumbo case. No supers, no. We've had 4 reds total, I believe, now. One case had 2. Kendall Williams, there's the old worst auto in the product. It's a squiggly and half a W. Jays, Kendall Williams. Two red autos and 2 non-auto reds, yep. Or no, 1 red auto. The other 3 reds were non. 2 of them were chrome. Nice wander.
Yeah, and obviously had the early touchdown. When he came to the Bears before last season, he was nursing an ACL injury. Second year off the injury. Second year with Mitchell Trubisky. Second year learning this offense. And with the physical tools, he's starting to feel like himself again.
I have never bet against John Jones, and I have bet for John Jones on just about every one of his fights. But what I do with him is I pick one that I think is a surefire win, and then parlay it with it, so I at least get decent odds. John Jones, honestly, of any UFC fighter, has probably made me the most profit because he's never lost. Some other fighters have not been so lucky with, namely Connor.
He's a guy who I think they've expected a little bit
more
out of him. He's had to play more snaps because of the injury to Antoine Woods.
That's right.
He does a really nice job there.
Gold on the way. Jeter Downs. It's an auto. Keone Cavaco. Here we go. We got a gold wave auto going out to the Twinkies. Matt Cantorino. The Twins are Jaron. 2 nice cards in a row there for you, buddy. Although I don't think Cantorino's too big of a seller. Second rounder, though. College kid. Oh, where'd he go? Rice University. He's an owl. Beautiful card. 4 out of 50. You want to grade that one, Jaron, or just ship it to you like it is? Toglia, Death Rage, Beer, and Packard.
Keeps the drive alive. They end up scoring a touchdown.
Nice college arm, at least. Maybe he'll turn into something. Lodolo, J.J. Goss out of 99 for the Rays.
I said coming into this game that the
Vaughn and Miller.
Top 10 defense, they're the #1 offense.
That's first half. On to the second half. Sounds good. I think the autograph is strong enough for BGS if you want to go that route. Totally your preference, though. PSA or BGS on that? Just let me know. Autograph's definitely strong enough to get a 10.
You think you can keep these khakis wrinkle-free all season? You'll be ready for Saturday, Coach Harbaugh.
He looks like he may be a sidewinder. Yeah, with that delivery. He may be a reliever. I don't know. And the last box. I didn't think Conor would beat Khabib in my heart of hearts, but I definitely bet on him too. Just because I thought it could happen, for sure. But I didn't. I mean, look, it wasn't a big bet. If I was placing something big, I would have went with Khabib, of course. The safer option. But of course, I rooted for him. Terso. Chrome and Chrome. I was pretty hyped when he landed a couple lefts early. But then I wasn't so hyped when they didn't really seem to do much to him. Khabib was like, yeah, alright. It's that simple, huh, Nate? Espino, $4.99 blue. Sammy Ciani, 149 out of 250 for the Pirates. Chad, random, PC. Oh, I was too, man. I was like, oh, boy, was I wrong. Basically what I said. Yeah, and the only reason she thought she could box was because of her terrible coach, Edmund. Oh. I honestly think he's wholeheartedly to blame for her career ending the way it did. If they would have went in with a different game plan those last 3 fights, it really could have turned out differently. $4.99 Newton for the Mets. Or 2 fights she lost, not 3. Bears are going to win this, aren't they, Crowder? They seem to be bullying up the Cowboys right now. Nice Rutschman refractor from my O's owner, David K. Nice card. Nice Rutschman 89 there, too. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage as Kristen Covington made the stop, and so now it's I don't think it was Ronda's ego, Nick. I think she fully trusted Edmund Tarvarian. Nice Corbin Carroll. Nice auto for Zona. Another top name out. Diamondbacks, where they at on that list? James, there you go, buddy. All you. No Bishops yet, Mike. Nope.
He's passed up opportunities to try to come away with some points because of the inconsistencies of Eddie.
Death Rage, Toglia Beer. That is wild. When is that? Or when does that release, I mean? Stowers, purple paper.
With 50 seconds left in the half, a gain of 5. Saturday, Justin Fields and #1 Ohio State look to punch their ticket to the college football
Hines, Kalenic, Bush, and Reyes, and Hosey.
Wisconsin in the Big Ten championship game. Coverage begins 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on Fox, the Fox Sports app. There is no way Dallas Cowboy fans
autograph? Nope. Clark Schmidt for the Yankees.
Copy of what happened last Thursday against the Bills.
And the Bears, they get the ball to start the second half. They have a chance to come away with some.
That kid can box, though, man. I mean, that kid can box. When he starts having cards, I will be buying some of that kid's cards. He is wild. Cameron Cannon for the Red Sox, Mike J. I have a feeling he's going to be really expensive, though. But Edmund, my point being, Edmund's a good boxing coach. I think he's a terrible MMA coach. For Rousey, because she couldn't box, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. A little bit of color. What do we have? Oh, Affleck auto. Second one on the night. Let's see who we got. We've got a Riley Green. The Detroit Tigers. Nice friggin' hit. 128 out of 199 in the Super Jumbo. This was an extra hit. Hopefully it is here too. Detroit. Ben Sonk. All you, buddy. He really did destroy Tavares. Total destruction. 128 out of 199 on the Riley Green Affleck auto. Pretty card. Going to the Tigers. Back to the break. We got a sky blue chrome. Javier for the Stros.
Sarah's going to talk about the Chicago defense.
Not Ben K. Ben S. Bizon.
So far, it's been the
Speckle Ryan Withers. And we got a Terso Ornelius.
In this first half, now 1st and 15, one timeout remaining.
At least $5.
That's Miller down inside.
Great catch. Wow. Zona Auto. Tommy Henry. That's a name we haven't seen yet. 8 out of 150. True blue. Nice hit. Arizona Diamondbacks, second round pick. Tommy Henry. And again, the Diamondbacks. James Epps. He's got the stat line on Tommy Henry.
Is unable to get a hand on the ball, and he threaded a needle right there. And Mitch Trubisky has kind of picked up right.
Oh yeah, absolutely, she should have.
There hasn't been really many throws. One shot he took that was incomplete.
Misha should have held out for the rematch with Ronda instead of fighting Holly, the dummy. Or instead of fighting Nunes. What a dummy, Misha. Oh, when they announced that fight against Nunes, I was not happy. I was like, well, that was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, no timeout, so a little bit different situation right now for
Torrey, Miller, Driscoll, and Ornelius.
And how he needs to manage this next 22 seconds.
See, from what I saw with interviews, I don't think she fell in love with it. I think she just really trusted her coaching staff, and Edmund fell in love with it. I think Edmund fell in love with the idea of proving to everybody that he could turn Ronda into a world-class boxer for his ego. That's just a theory I have, obviously. You could be totally right. It could have just been her ego. And I guess with a combination of it, it was. Joshua Mears, purple 250. The Padres, Mike E. Joshua Mears. No C.J. Abrams yet. I think that might be the first Padres auto this case.
Pass to the end zone. Carbon copy. Same two.
Same. And now Wims looks like he's down. They're already without Taylor.
Okay, we are down to the final 3.5 stacks here, everybody.
His right knee after
not C.J. There you go.
Number
Purple paper, Drew Waters, 250.
Another chance to make a play on the ball.
Watch the body of Jalen Smith come down on the legs of Javon Wims.
Sky blue, Sammy Ciani.
When he landed on that right leg, that might have been where it was injured.
Fractors of Williams and Golden. We got an insert. 89 Blade and Chromes. Did you see your Mets hit in the second case, Mike? It's an O. Non-auto, though. Kyle Stowers for Baltimore. The auto is Logan White. San Francisco Treats.
this little Spitfire, putting together her own smart base bed frame.
Sky Blue, Trayvon Fletcher. We got back-to-back blues here. Hopefully one's got ink. Nick Lodolo, they are both paper. Brandon Lewis and Matt Gorski, 150s.
In record time.
No ink.
Cutting a hole in the sea
And
to track
base.
the celestial orbit of nearby asteroids in record time.
I thought the Mets hit was in the second case.
Bravo, little one. Bravo.
I can't remember his name. You hit the big Met, though.
White ornaments of
Batty.
choo-choo trains.
Batty.
The best trees, they kind of only need two things.
Sky Blue, Davey Reyes.
Not sorry, Reese's.
When dehydration gets real.
Oh, it's Super J1. Well, look at that. I was off. How's it going, Mr. Robinson? Lee Little, Logan Gilbert, 250.
But to feel better fast, find us in the baby aisle. Verizon's important to us because we FaceTime with our grandparents all the time.
When you have the best network, you want to give the best network.
Feliz Navidad.
This holiday, you can gift America's most reliable network. And
Josh Young, nice refractor there. We got an auto. Looks like a Yankee. It's a Yankee, Jake Sanford. Kid doesn't hit for the first 6-7 cases, and then we got 2 in this case. $4.99 for the Yanks. Dino, all of you.
Starting at just $35 per line.
Where were you again? Chicago?
Happy holidays from the network that gives you more.
It's a blue. It's for LA. It's Jack Little. 15 out of 150 blue. Nice, man. You home for the holidays for good now, or you got to travel again? They're going to give you a breather. Baker. St. Louis out of 150.
Modernization today, where the future workplace of today starts tomorrow. Our latest
Little sky blue on the way. Nice Wonder. 207 out of 499.
Imposter emails. You're gonna want to
Cavaco. And a breed.
We get better ways to modernize, like the Secured by
Mississippi for 2 weeks. That'll be a change of pace, man.
reducing downtime and operational costs.
Be a big change of pace.
By CDW. People who get it.
Joshua Mears for you, Mikey. Starting a PC. Second auto of this kid for San Diego. And that brings us to our final 2 stacks, our final 2 drafts.
To lead an investigation into an enhanced interrogation.
Are you accusing the CIA of murder?
Democracy is messy. Nobody else is going to tell this story.
Got a green Jimmy Lewis out of 99 for the Dodgers.
And the extra point good by Pinheiro.
Pinheiro.
Robinson with his 7th career multiple touchdown game, and it's a multiple
Yes, it is.
touchdown half. And you're right, Trubisky.
That's good. Oh, look. That's good info, man. That's info I never came across. Josh Young, Atomic for the Rangers. 118 out of 150. The only card of note for this kid we've hit in all of the cases. So Texas Rangers up. Matt D. Nice Atomic.
10 spot, 17-7, and they'll get the ball to start the second half.
It's a very expensive city, Charles. I'll say that much.
Much of a decision, but they've got to determine whether they're going to pick up Mitch Trubisky's 5th-year option this spring. Teams do that. There's only a couple teams that really have not. Johnny Manziel didn't get his
see, that absolutely could have been it, Nick. Absolutely. From my view on the outside, I saw it different, but yeah, that makes perfect sense. So maybe it was her all along that wanted to prove everybody wrong. Not just about the arm bars. I mean, it does make sense because she did go into Brazil and knock the hell out of Betch Correa. So maybe that was like where she was like, oh crap, I can do this. Blake Walston for the Arizona Diamondbacks. James. Pretty nice D-backs case, man. 3rd or 4th auto for them. Down to 3 autos remaining on the odds. Maybe we'll get a bonus. Ian Anderson blue.
Now it's time. Talk is cheap. Let's go do it. You get hit in the mouth and you find yourself at a deficit once again. Going in at half, all those feelings, all those negative things that you've experienced through the first 12 weeks come back.
Sky blue Blake Walston again. The kid's been all over tonight. I believe that was the plate and the red we hit earlier, too.
Hey Siri, who leads the yards?
That's funny, man.
This is so
I don't think Travis Brown was, you know, ever on a path that led to a championship, though. That's true. Yeah, I remember doing that. We got gold. A little bit of life here late in the case. This should be an autograph. Oh, it is. All right, good luck, everyone. First Bowman Inc. True Gold. Daniel Espino for the Indians.
What is Haven life?
27 out of 50 on the Espino. Cleveland, they are Jarens. Nice goal. Weaker name. First round pick, though. Espino, gold. Actually, I didn't realize he was a first rounder. I thought second or third. All right, a little bit of color late in the case. We got 2 left. 2 left, and we are done with the triple. We'll be on to personals. Crowder, you'll be up first. 6 boxes out of your case. I'll pull up all 12. You can give me 6 picks. I'll mark the rest with a JC and set them on the side.
The best trees, they kind of only need 2 things. Peanut butter and chocolate.
Brandon Lewis, Varsho, Casey Golden, Sky Blue. Walston, Javier, and Kirby.
Pedialyte's advanced rehydration isn't just for kids. But to feel
Nice
better
Brett
fast,
Batty right there.
vitamins in a
Refractor. And Basin Bates. Alec Marsh, second to last auto. That's going to KC. Matt D. Gotcha. As long as you trust me to keep them in your stash. All good, man. I'll probably just take them into the back and put them by the draft case you got. Green, Jack Kohanovic. 97 out of 99.
Individually, we are 30 million Vanguard investors. Together, we're changing the way the world invests.
Graham Stinson, that's Tampa Bay. More base. Not a basketball fan, that Charles. Adley Rutschman, second numbered Rutschman in this case, I believe. Or no, the other one was a refractor. 73 out of 250 purple. Good point, Crowder. Good point.
Welcome to the Toyota.
This should be our last auto. I'll set it right here. Let's check the bottom pack just to see. Greg Jones looks like a not a variation because it's got the first logo on it. Alrighty, let's see who we got. Some orange. Damn, I cheated. That's gonna be an orange auto to end this case. Sure is. All right. Good luck, guys. Corbin Carroll, Jimenez and Espino, Schmidt and the Diamondbacks. Here it is. Orange ink to close it out. It's a Seattle Mariner first Bowman Brandon Williamson, 25 out of 25. The M's, Chad. He did buy 2 spots in this, so. There it is. 25 out of 25, Brandon Williamson with the orange first to end the triple caser. All right, everybody. A few minutes to give me a recap here. Very colorful case. 4 or 5 golds. I lost count. 3 oranges, I believe. We'll have them all on the recap shortly.
Well, this year in the National Football League, 17 plays, 75 yards.
Terry Bradshaw's fired up right now.
Absolutely beautiful drive by Dallas.
If you guys had anything you needed graded, please let me know again during the recap. Kind of goes without saying on draft, but these will have a couple extra days to get shipped out too. I doubt these will all be sorted by Monday. Probably Tuesday or Wednesday at the latest.
last week, Ezekiel Elliott coming out of the backfield. They missed it again. Ezekiel looked last Thursday. Tonight, he did not look for it. Totally out of sync, the Cowboy offense after the opening drive.
And you see Mitchell Trubisky threading the needle on a lot of his passes. It looks like
Bears defense making me eat my words, Crowder.
We need you to win. He's been doing that. The defense is shored up. And for the Cowboys, you're on the road. Your confidence is low. It's gonna be a pretty interesting
Listen, Chicago's playing with the 3 Fs. They're playing fast, they're having fun, and they're being physical.
No. All right. Our spelling may be a little off, but then again, it is Terry's dictionary.
That's just funny.
Okay, everybody.
I got that from Tony. No, Tony gave me that. Don't blame me for that.
Well, coming up, my man Tony, he's going to tell us why the 49ers will come up big against the Saints on Sunday. But first, Toyota reminds us that every team can go the distance with the power of a hybrid.
Whew. Yeah, I'm pretty glad right now.
What if we found a new team?
I definitely would have. Okay, recap for Jumbo number 3, the third and final case out of this triple caser. Non-autographed, color 50 and lower, Seth Beer out of 25. Freeman out of 50. Toglia out of 50, and a nice orange Liberatore out of 25.
They're built for speed, RAV4 hybrid. Toyota.
First stack of autos here. Okay, Jake Sanford, Josh Wolf, Chase Strumpf, K-Set was Manoa out of 250 for the class of 2019 auto. Cantorino, Lipschitz, Baum, Smith, Kendall Williams, Gold Matt Cantorino out of 50. Sammy Ciani for Pittsburgh out of 250. Corbin Carroll, Cameron Cannon, awesome Riley Green, Affleck for the Detroit Tigers. 128 out of 199. No thank you, Nate. I am good for now. Probably do a PYT next week on it, though. Tommy Henry out of 150. Joshua Mears, 250. Logan Wyatt, Sanford. Joshua Mears again. Blake Walston. Alec Marsh. Here we go. We got an Andrew Vaughn for the Sox. Matt Gorski, Blue Wave for the Pirates. Espino Gold first. And last card in the case was a Brandon Williamson for the Seattle Mariners. 25 out of 25. Very nice.
An indoor field, fast as all get out.
Okay. To grade, I have the Vaughn and the Cantorino set aside. If anybody else needed anything graded, let me know, so I can get it set aside. We'll save that video. We'll be back in about 5-10 minutes with Prism Basketball Personal